Hello, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and fellow Scorpio. All right, happy full moon, Scorpio. And this is our full moon in Scorpio. Can you guys hear and see me okay? Oh my gosh, yes, the full moon is messing with me. This is my second attempt to go live today. So the energy is intense. Oh gosh, sorry, let me just bring it down. So basically, I'm very excited because the live stream is happening when it's happening. But according to my chat bots, the height of this full moon is at 12:56 p.m. Eastern Standard. And so we're going to be in the reading at that time. And the energy is really intense right now, so I'm super excited. And as this reads, it's all about releasing the old us and stepping fully into our power, fully into our sovereignty, and taking advantage of what the universe has to offer us. So thank you so much for joining and your patience. Hey Molly, it's so nice to see you. Hello NDA. Anna, I love it. Yes, red, thank you so much. It is a Scorpio color, so like I said last week, and if you didn't get a chance to watch the 7777 reading last week that has gone viral, please go check it out. It's amazing. But for right now, let's focus on this reading. I'm very excited. As you can tell, the energy is intense. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to get into it. Let's just take a deep breath, everyone. You know that gratitude is the right attitude. So before we even pull cards, stop what you're doing. Take a look at the area around you, the walls that surround you, the vehicle that you're in, wherever it is that you are. Stop what you're doing and say thank you. Be grateful, because every ounce of gratitude that you show the universe for loving you, for being a tender and nurturing provider, for giving you exactly the experiences that you desired, for that, say thank you, because that is no small task. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please give us the messages that we need to know, our highest and best, as we enter into this full moon in our first house, our identity, who and what we are, our physical appearance, what it is about us. Show us, Spirit, what it is that we need to know, and give us the highest and best messages for Scorpio. Woof. Oh, the energy is intense, and I love it. This reads The Wall, number 11, which is actually, it's 56. So we're going to break down the numerology as well. 5 is the number of change and adventure, and 6 is the number of harmonious action, harmonious balance. When we take 5 and 6 and we add that together, we get a number 11. A number 11 is a master number, a number of freedom. Think of the 4 of Wands, right? Think of that in your mind's eye. The Wall, obstacles. This is freedom from where we've been held back, where there has been suppression, depression, anger, and upset, where there has been health issue, where there has been a perception of an obstacle. Understand that that is your teacher in the moment that propels you forward. Obstacles, the walls come tumbling down. And I just heard that song, The Walls Come Tumbling Down. Woo. Hi, everyone. It's the full moon in Scorpio. Number 4, caterpillar, opportunity. I want you to take a good look at that card right there. Opportunity comes in forms that you did not expect. Look at that right there, that image. Opportunity has many faces, so keep your eyes open. We have watchers, and they are indeed watching. Watchers, number 60, again, 6, another number of balance and harmonious union. So I feel that the universe is here to support us, as I mentioned earlier, right? And I used this example last week in that reading the 777 reading, right? Where I said my plants that are normally back here have now been, they're downstairs, they're in rehab, right? I cleaned out the pots, I sterilized it, I laid down soil and, you know, a nice foundation and fresh rocks, all the things. And it dawned on me that day, as within, so without. What I do for the plants that do so much for me, the universe is doing for me. Right? And that's what the universe is doing for you. And this is our fresh pot. This is our fresh, fertile soil. It's time to grow, right? But you can't grow in the same old environment you were in, Scorpio. So if you've had any doubts in your mind, look at this. Thank you, universe. 5 of Cups. As I was saying, if you were having any doubts, regrets, looking back, should I have said more? Should I have done more? What else could I have done? No, turn around. You have 2 full cups here and they are waiting for you to give them attention, because them is you. Remember that. You're worth the adventure. You're worth the journey of it all. You are worth it, Scorpio. And this is the best and brightest version that you've ever had to offer yourself, or anyone else for that matter. Whew, remember that. Remember that. Guys, and you know, I've been doing mini readings at the end. Because this is a live, I won't be announcing a winner at the end of this one. But what I will do is I will ask each person here to take a moment, like this video, share, subscribe, and comment below. Love is the law, because it is. Love is the law. Love yourself, love your environment, and show gratitude. It's a very simple formula. Here we've got the King of Wands, adventure, and this is the visionary, right? This is the visionary. You are the visionary of your life. Tabula rasa, blank slate. Start over. You can do whatever you want. Look, when you have been faced with endings of jobs, endings of relationships, needing to buy a new vehicle, not knowing what you're going to do with this one and that one, and friendships coming to an end, it doesn't have to happen in a way that is, what should I say? You can always end a situation with your head held high. You don't have to burn bridges. You don't have to explain yourself ad nauseum. You are pursuing a better life and a better vibrational fit for yourself, and so are the others around you. And sometimes you just have to release control and let things happen. King of Wands, right? Pursue your passion, Scorpio, because no one can do it for you. No one can do it for you. This 2 of Cups over here, your passion, your purpose. It's time. Opportunity comes in ways you could not have imagined. This full moon is going to show you the reality of your potential. Do you want to be paying attention to that? I would say yes. Yes. Pay attention. When you get those dreams, those nudges that you should write a book, that you should be a philosopher, that you should go sail a yacht across the world, that's not a joke. That is really somewhere deep down what you're meant to do. So allow it to be what you think about all day. I'm serious. Look, 4 of Pentacles shows up. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to something, a belief, holding on to your funds, holding on to material objects, obsession, control, all of those things keeps you literally like this. And this is not conducive to the vessel, right? The divine feminine vessel of acceptance, right? How can you be part of the creation, Father God, without being the receptive vessel of Mother Earth? And that's very important. This is a very spiritual reading because we are having a full moon in our sign. And so I want you to understand it's a much bigger picture than the dramas and traumas you see in front of you right now, right? Life is one big game, quite frankly. And so release the control and allow the energy to flow in your favor, Scorpio. So yes, of course, be discerning with your finances, discerning with your energy, and discerning with your time and love. But also don't hold on to things so tightly that you repel opportunity when it presents itself to you. Woo! All right. Well, one moment. Let's get a message here from the oracle cards. Hello, Mama Cassie, Sassy Chick. Oh, I love you guys. Charlie Con, Jojo. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Linda, Renee. Wow, you guys are amazing. This is an amazing community. Oof. Amazing community. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Slow down. Enjoy it. Enjoy the journey of rediscovering who and what you are. And then refine it and have fun with it. It has to be desire over obligation, or else it loses the passion. It loses the energy, right? We are nothing but energy. And in order to manifest and make magic happen in your life, you have to do it in such a way that you allow for the folly, the eras, the drama to build. You allow for the tower moments, that massive explosion of what the fuck, right? That massive explosion. What happens after the tower? The star, wish fulfillment, the ease of it all, right? So you have to understand everything about this life for what it really is. It's a series of ups and downs and traumas and dramas and lessons. And it's a challenge that you've built for yourself, which means you still have control over it, right? You have not control necessarily. I don't want influence. You are in the sphere of influence. So it's okay to slow down. It's okay to enjoy it. And it's okay not to be afraid. Embrace the changes. They're happening for a reason, Scorpio. You know, tower moments sometimes are seen as something negative, something to fear, but I always find it to be just a release, right? The big O, the big moment of creation. It's just when the house goes to shit, you have a fresh foundation. And that's exciting because you can do and build whatever you want. That's exciting. It is. See it that way and your life will change, because love is the law. And when you build with love and you create without expectation and you just know that you're in the right place, things start to align. The numbers, the songs, the people, the places, it aligns. The feeling and the vibration of your central column, your heart, your throat, you can speak clearly. You can feel with ease, right? You don't have that pit, that grind in your stomach. It feels good because you're aligned. That's how you know that you're in the right place, doing the right thing. Pay attention to your inside voice. It's real, truly. Oof. Knight of Wands. One moment. So Knight of Wands, definitely incorporate more fun into your life. That is for sure. I just saw the Ten of Swords. Tell me more about the Tower card comes up. All right, look. As I was saying, enjoy this, right? Allow this to be the beginning of the most beautiful story you've ever written. You are the author. You are the creator. Do not look at this as something that has just been the worst possible thing, right? Because today, this full moon in Scorpio is going to illuminate why you shook it off and where you have opportunity and where you can build and where these walls that once were came tumbling down. But if you're rushing through everything and you don't take a moment to see why and how and allow it to unfold and rebuild and look at it with beauty and love and wonder, if you don't do that, you will repeat the cycle over and over, and it gets worse each time, and that's the reality of it. And Scorpios, we are stubborn, and sometimes we don't want to learn and we don't want to see. And so that's why most of us have had a near-death experience or something crazy like that before we settle into our true purpose. So I do want to put something out here about the endings of what you believe to be like your job, your purpose. I have the Ten of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Emperor card coming through. Look, this to me is really, really good. Yes, something came to an end, absolutely, but it's a perception of the end because here we've got the 10 of Pentacles. In this card, you can see the Kabbalah back here, which is basically saying, yes, you've done the work. You've gone up and down this tree, and now you have authority. You have reign and pull over your life. Aries energy. You are strong. Right? This is the new you, not this person over here who was like 2 years ago, oh my God, my marriage ended, my life, no. So what? This is then, right? Release that. Don't think about that person anymore. Don't think about that lifestyle anymore. You are the creator of the new you, your new purpose. Aries energy, 10 of Pentacles. It doesn't get any better than this. These two together, you're the creator, literally, right? And I want you to understand your strength here. And don't look back. It's not that, just don't. That's it. Don't look back, right? You have juiced these tower moments for all they are, Ace of Pentacles. It's time to build new, Scorpio. And that's what this energy is here. And for a matter of record, it is 12:50 Eastern Standard. The height of the full moon here is in 6 minutes. Take it in. Take in the energy around you and tell the universe what you are ready to release so that you can make room for this Ace of Pentacles. Is it addiction? Is it a bad relationship? Is it the way you speak to yourself? Is it the way you let others speak to you? Is it people in your life that just aren't supportive? Naysayers? Whatever it is, ask the universe to show you, because we become sometimes, we grow a thick skin, right? And sometimes we become immune to it. Let the universe show you, because this is what's ahead. Ace of Pentacles. What else do we have? Thank you everyone for joining. Hi Tammy. Hello, hello. One moment. My cards have gone. Meanwhile, the World card comes through with the Ace of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. And I also have to acknowledge that I see the Three of Swords coming through, and that tells me that there has been this period of healing. You recognize that the release, you are releasing an old side of you. You are. And sometimes that can come with a mixed bag of emotions, right? Because you're so used to the way things were. But is it really how you want to live the rest of your life? Aren't we meant to evolve and thrive and just move forward? Aren't we meant to refine ourselves and grow? If you're in an environment that doesn't allow for that, I mean, something's going to give, right? One of the plants becomes aggressive, so to speak. So, this healing that you've done, it means something. It means a lot, and it means a new beginning, but you have to release the old stories. Otherwise, you give them energy and they grow again. One moment. I see the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords for a matter of record, so I just feel that in terms of incoming resources, you're going to get some information within the next 10 days or so about something that you've been waiting on. So again, that's very specific. It may not apply to everyone, but if you're waiting to hear back about money for some reason, whether it be like a settlement negotiation, a job offer, somebody, well, that's what I'm getting, those two things. 10 days. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, one moment. What else can you tell me, please, for Scorpio? How can we use this energy during the full moon? Don't forget to, if you haven't already, in addition to showing gratitude to the universe, you can take it an extra step. You could light a red candle, a black candle, a white candle. Those are great, right? And you can just simply sit with the image of your highest self and ask for guidance, and then speak out loud. Use your words, vibrations. It carries a lot of energy. Sorry, I'm definitely in the height of this moon right now. It's probably right around 12:50. 12:54. So I've got the Devil card coming through with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. That's interesting, Scorpio. And I'm going to tell you why. So the Devil card. People always get this card all messed up, in my opinion. When I see the Devil card, this is the card that represents the unawakened. That's how I want to word it. This is the card that represents who you were. A card of false beliefs, false paradigms. This is when you're really in the matrix, like really in it, and you can't see anything above you. We've all been there. Don't act like you haven't. And some of us are still there, right? So because you don't know you're there when it's happening is the thing. But as you start to wake up, as you start to come out of this low vibrational energy, it can be very lonely. And it can be one of those experiences, the rising of the Kundalini, that can be earth shattering. But that is where we're headed, because that is what this full moon is about. It's about to show us about ourselves. What have we been so deep into that we don't even see it? Because when you, again, release this, acknowledge it, and don't run from it. It's part of you. Thank it for showing you the lessons. Appreciate this energy, because without it, you are nothing. Without it, you can't see yourself. Without the devil energy, without the low vibrational experiences, you can't see yourself. And that is what we're here to do. Does that make sense, Scorpio? Appreciate these times, and then you will have fewer of them. At least they don't affect you the same, that's for sure. Releasing of the old you, appreciating the old you, stepping into your sovereignty, your new Ace of Pentacles. Also here, the Hierophant shows up. Hierophant and the Devil card, in my opinion, are two sides of the same coin. Right? These are based on beliefs. These are traditional beliefs. These are sometimes, of course, also the masculine counterpart to the High Priestess. All of those things are true. And this could be about occult knowledge and the deeper mysteries of life. But right now, what I'm picking up is this is the crossroads that you're facing, right? You're facing the light and the dark, the polarity. The full moon is literally showing itself in these two cards, if you can see that. And I hope you do, because in my mind, it's very clear, right? The shadow side, the polarity, right? We're at a crossroads. This is where we are. Where you hold value, where are your beliefs? The universe is mental, Scorpio. So what you think about, what you believe becomes what you achieve. And I always say, project it, connect it, and expect it. And there is no other outcome than for what you put your mind's eye to manifest. So you have to make a decision. Where are you placing your energy? What is the universe showing you? And allow it to release. Seriously. It'll be the best thing for you. Ace of Pentacles, again, this is all about the new, look, first of all, look at this right here. Look, Ace of Pentacles, Tower card, Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. Say it with me. Ace of Pentacle, Tower card, Ace of Pentacle, opportunity. Why is this in your favor? Because love is the law. That is a real thing. It's not just gibberish. I'm not just saying it. Love is the law. And when you treat that as the law of your life, even the darkest moments are surrounded by the most fruitful beginnings. And I hope you can see that. Because your perception drives your life. It drives your life. Hold on. I feel, what do you want? 1 second. They're pulling me over here. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hey, Sonia. Oh, I love you guys so much. Hi, Susie. Guys, hi, Chris. You guys have been such an amazing, I have to say, you guys have really changed my life. This community has come together to support each other in so many different aspects. In the 3 years that I have been on YouTube, we have had, like 4 or 5 starseed babies come out. You know, we've prayed each other through job loss, through new jobs, babies, careers. I mean, housing losses, crisis. I mean, and just know that we still come together twice a week, once a week, 3, whatever, and are here for each other is like, thank you. Whew. I'm overcome. Okay. These cards, child. This reads, oh, you make a comeback. This was one of our cards from last week with the 777 reading. This is 7, and it reads inner authority. right? And I love this card. This card reads, trust yourself. Listen to yourself. Trauma versus guidance. It's all about the perception, Scorpio. For 99% of the world, for the unenlightened individual, for the matrix individual, don't be a muggle, Scorpio. Do not be a muggle. Don't be a non-magical person. For the unenlightened, tower moments are the worst possible thing. For the enlightened individual, a tower moment is an Ace of Pentacles about to happen. It's an Ace of Swords about to happen. It's an Ace of Cups, an Ace of Wands. It's opportunity. Trust yourself, trust your guidance, and trust that there is a difference between trauma and guidance. There is a difference. When you come to a roadblock in any other game that you play, you learn something from the roadblock person, right? Like you usually come up to a wizard tells you what to do, right? Think of any game in the world you've ever played. A roadblock says you're going the wrong way. It's the same thing here. Stop trying to push something that isn't for you and earn strength from that experience. Like power up from facing the wizard at the crossroad and making a decision in your favor. I hope that makes some kind of sense because they're really pushing that angle. So inner authority, number 7, divine wisdom, guidance. It comes from within. I have here star divine, and this is number 1. And this moon is in our first house. It's our moon, our star divine. Ooh. This reads inner divine, deities, guidance, clarity, and protection. That's what the universe is offering us. That's beautiful. Take advantage of it. Like, it makes me so emotional. I don't know what to tell you. I'm an empath. And this card reads empath. Number 4. I forgot that. I wasn't even doing that on purpose. This card is number 4. It reads empath. And it reads, connect to yourself, cleanse, boundaries, hold space. What are we holding space for? Our wrongs. What are we holding space for? Our shame, our embarrassments, our sins, our low vibes, our mistakes. All of that, again, perception. Instead, it's our guidance. It's our internal navigator. It's our lessons to help create us into our highest version. Do you see the difference? You're not slow. You are discerning, right? You are not making mistakes. You are learning. You are progressing. Start seeing yourself with that type of lens. Everything changes. That is the path to enlightenment. That's the path out of devil energy into the Hierophant, perhaps, into the High Priestess, right? It is that journey in the major arcana that we as the Fool partake in. Willingly, by the way. Willingly. You created this scenario. I'm here because you created me. There is a version of you somewhere that created me to help be a guide. And I've created you to help keep me from going crazy, quite frankly. It's a little lonely. It's a little lonely as you ascend. All right, so we've got Star Divine, Empath, and Inner Authority. 1, 4, and 7. I felt very called to say those numbers out loud. That may mean something to someone out there. 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. I love that. What else do we have? I feel like I want to pull a shadow card because, the moon and all. The moon. I love you guys so much. Thank you again for your likes, shares, subscribes. Please don't forget that if you are looking for a personal reading, head over to my website at starswithstasi.com. All the links are in the description box. If you like my jewelry, if you like these bracelets, 20% off Otter Spirit. They're all in the description box, right? Always look at the creators on YouTube, their description box. You'll always find like the best coupons and stuff. And a lot of creators don't like to spend too much time talking about it. I'm not the most comfortable either. But the reality of it is you can find links to everything in a YouTube video, and I love it. All right, what is the shadow work for Scorpio? I just heard release control and you'll be fine. I can't. So this reads, ay, Dios mío. This says number 4, reflection versus overthinking. And I laughed because to me, that is the control, right? We are in our heads. Scorpios are like such the investigator. Why did this happen? How did this happen? Who actually did it? The receipt booklet that we carry is real. We are the bone collectors. Treat it with love because love is the law. Comment below. Love is the law. Treat your bones with love. Take that however you want because that's funny. I didn't even mean to say that, but that is funny. Anyway, I have to laugh about. I digress. 4, reflection versus overthinking, right? Don't allow these moments to run your life. This is a journey. This is literally what we do as humans all day long, right? We are, this is like the perfect example of what humaning and peopling is, right? You go from like, to all the way to the low vibes. Then we burn down the house and we're going to start over. And then we go all the way. We start off really strong and we're like, yes, I have arrived. And then we say, nah, let me blow this shit up and start over, right? I'm going to have fun. And it's so the universe says, hey, slow down, right? Don't overthink things. It's okay to reflect, but the more energy you give a past situation, the more likely it is to resurface again in your life. So the option is yours. The choices are yours, right? This is number 4. This is a number of foundation and in a solid ground, a square. Think of a 4, right? So find balance in all that you're doing so that you can have a solid foundation. Because if you think about it, this experience here is made of 3, right? The foundation is you. And if you're not solid, this can overtake you. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope so, Scorpio. All right. So lastly, what does the universe want from us? What is it? No. What can we manifest with this energy? And then if you guys want to hang out for a minute, I'm going to look up and say hi and just check in and see how everyone's doing. Because it's been a while since I've been able to go live. I've been healing and it's been going quite well. So all right, this reads, believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't see the result. And that is beautiful. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, Scorpio, even when I can't yet see the result. You are just at the very beginning of the possibility of what's next. Do you understand that responsibility and that thought process there? You are just at the beginning. What the universe has in store for you is unbelievable. And if you want proof of that, here we go. Think of the medical advances that you have witnessed in your lifetime and how many of those advancements have happened just in the last few years. Think about the types of food that we have access to that we didn't before, the types of technology, the driving mechanisms, the transportation of it all. Think about how many more spiritual leaders are waking up and coming forward. Think of how many people are pursuing their own businesses. Think of the platforms available to do so. These are things that, depending on when you showed up to this density, were not available. Me at 49, some of this stuff was not here for sure. I mean, I was around before the internet. Jesus, is that true? Oh my God, I think it is. Oh God. Okay. So anyway, the point is, if that's all true, then you can just bank that things are only looking up from here. So release the idea that you only have 40 more years. That's not true anymore. Release the fact that you're always going to be feeling XYZ way. You're always going to be stuck in this marriage, because that for sure is not true. Trust me. right? You're not always going to be experiencing life as you had been. So when you can just allow yourself the possibility of living in that headspace starts to present itself in real Ace of Pentacles around you. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for those of you that will be leaving this video right now. Thank you for your time, energy, like, share, subscribes. Remember, love is the law, and that we are all stars from the sky, every single one of us with feet on the ground, and we are doing the very best that we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. Scorpio, remember that we're all playing a part. We're all playing a part in this big stage of life. Enjoy yourself. You waited a long time to come here, and now that you're here, make the most of it. May the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it, Scorpio. Have an amazing week ahead and shine brightly. And may the universe provide us all of our dreams and all of our visions in the easiest, most beneficial way possible. So mote it be. All right, guys. So who is left with me? Justin, you're alive. I feel like I barely see your name nowadays, young man, young person. I don't know. Where have you been? What is this? Tarot of... Oh, Dreamalent, girl. How you doing? Oh, Annette, thank you so much. I hope everyone is having a great, great time. And how was everyone's weekend? Mother's Day for those who celebrated. Thank you. What is this? Rachel. Hello. Oh, you guys are the best. You know what? Since you guys are still hanging out, I feel since you've made it this long, you get a little something, right? That's only fair, don't you think? Don't you think? I think so. What is it you want to know? You want to look at the career? Want a little career boost? A little money boost? Let's just see. Why not? It's the full moon, right? What does it say? 1:11 a.m. today? Yes. Hey, Sherman, what's going on? Hi, guys. Spoiled by my son. I love that. I didn't get a chance to see my son yesterday. We spoke by FaceTime. I get him today, and I can't wait. We're going to go get a bite before I drop him off to go sing. I'll tell you, that young man, light of my life. You're waiting for a job offer? All right, everyone, hold on. Incoming. We've got one of us. Rachel is waiting for a job offer. Now, if you are still on, that means you are one of the more magical beings. So why don't we just take a moment and wish Rachel the best possible outcome with the job. Universe, shine upon Rachel the best and brightest opportunity, and may she receive the job offer of a lifetime. So mote it be. I love that, Rachel. I hope you get it, girl. Manifest it. Yes. You're waiting for a job offer too? Yes. All right, everyone. Oh, what is that? Thank you. Thank you very much, Karina. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Waiting for a new kidney? Yes, let's get these kidneys going. Yes. I hope that you get everything going. Yes. This reads shedding. Now, you know, the full moon, got jokes today, shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards, Scorpio. You work well in healing and medicine. Shedding, like the snake shedding, right? Release it. Release the skin you are in. Release anything that isn't working for you. Don't be afraid of it. I'm telling you, look, I keep a very small circle, like very, very small, like so small, right? And of that small circle, in less than 48 hours, mama's down 3. I was like, right? I don't like that you're so prejudiced and I've let it go. I don't like that you are unavailable and treat me like an option. I let it go. And I don't like your attitude. So, and you know what? It was that simple. It was just a matter of, I think I've outgrown this situation and I appreciate who you were in my life and what you've taught me. If we even had that much of a conversation, right? Sometimes you just have to make the space and go with your gut. And it's not of a harmful thing, right? You just have to shed it and release it and then let it let that energy that you're releasing heal and become something new. Does that make sense? Like, you don't have to control an outcome once you've let it go. You don't have to understand about the other people and places involved once you've let it go. Allow that energy to become something else. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for your time. I am so grateful, and I've had just the best time with this channel and just building this community. So I hope it's of value. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Every comment, every little thing that you do here helps my channel grow and helps me produce more of what is healing for us, hopefully. All right. Thank you guys so much and have a great week ahead.